Hey, what is going on, everybody? James Madison Auditors here, and today I've got a white box in front of me, and we're going to unbox this. This is the Mobile View body-worn camera that I got off of Amazon for a tune of $60. It's less than $1 a gigabyte because this thing has 64 gigs of onboard memory as well. It also offers some great features like password protection so that you cannot get in and access the video footage without having that password. Another thing about this, when we started unboxing this here, I'm hearing that it claims to have about 8 hours of 720 video and right around the same for 1080. So let's get this guy unboxed. We're going to see what's in here. And don't forget, I have two of these. One is a giveaway and one is mine. So it comes in a nice white Apple-esque box, if you will. That's very similar to like what you see in some of the packaging right there. Wow, look at that. That thing looks sharp. And I am seeing something that wasn't advertised on here, which is, do you see that right there? GPS. I was not aware of that. It looks like it has a charger here, so let's get this guy out. Looks like a micro USB or whatever that USB port is right there that you can plug into a charging cradle. And when I pick this thing up, it is significant. It is not like what I would try to expect, a piece of plastic out of China or anything like that, but phenomenal here. It looks like there's a couple different things that you can do with the buttons right here, which we'll explore that, and I'll have some sample video at the end of this video so you guys can see it as well. Wow, even that. There's a screen on the back that lets you do replays. So let's get everything else unboxed. I know you guys want to see the features and functionalities of just that, but let's see what they give you in the box. "12-volt charger for your car. It looks like there's a shirt or some type of a mount that goes right on your, I don't know, it could be a belt or anything like that. And it comes with a power adapter so that you can plug in USB to get this guy charged up. Another mounting clip. And a cord. So there is nothing that you will need to purchase when getting this body-worn camera like that. We're going to look it over here again, just like I was mentioning. So in the box, camera, charger, cord, mount, car charger, belt loop mount, and the power cord itself. Now for $60, this is something that I normally wouldn't say would be a risk when buying, but I'm going to have to give it some testing out there like that. The quality and the feel of it, like I said, this is significantly, it feels well constructed. It's a hard plastic. It's not like a chintzy plastic. And to give you a weight example, it weighs, the weight-wise, it is pretty heavy, but it weighs about, I don't know, I'm going to say it weighs about, it's almost a pound. It has to be close to a pound, and I'll weigh that out there. Maybe about 10 ounces to 12 ounces, inching up there to 16 ounces like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to power this on, see what we got here. So first thing we're going to do is press this power button. Hopefully it has a charge. If not, we'll plug it in. I think you have to press and hold it. Now there are no instructions with this, so that's what one of the reviews was saying, that there's no instructions. So you have to kind of guess. And we'll see what we can do here. Audio off. So this is very similar to what the police have. Audio off. Snapshot, record, start, stop, power. And this is W-Light. Laser pointer? No, it has a laser pointer as well. I don't know if that's the case, but that's it. Looks like a USB out right here. HDMI and audio and video. Or AV, yeah. Audio. And on the back section here you have play, rewind, zoom, pause, and menu. So let's get this plugged in, see what we got. I'm going to see if I can't get a cord over here and plug this guy in with this cord, get it charged up, because I am actually going to use it today. Myself and two other auditors are actually going out and doing some audits today. So let's get it plugged in. When you plug it in like that, it shows that there's a charge going on like that, a blue charge. I imagine something over here is going to change when that gets to that position. So we've got it, the 12-volt charger cord is extremely long, so it can go from your car, but this one is relatively short. So I'm going to also plug it in here so that it'll charge in the cradle. Show you what that looks like, because I probably would recommend only charging in the cradle, and the reason why is so that if you do get in some inclement weather, you can keep this guy right here all sealed up. So let's set it in here and see what happens when we do that. So which way it goes. One of these ways will let it go. I guess you have to, you have to press it in. I didn't want to press it too hard going in there, but yeah, it goes in, snaps in just like that. So in case you have it mounted in your car, it will stay nice and secure and snug like that. So there's wow, there's a light in the front. That's pretty cool. For whatever reason, there is a laser pointer. You do not want to have that accidentally activated while you're out auditing. So what I would recommend doing is putting a piece of black tape over that, to be honest with you. Because you go through a setting and it goes right to laser. So if you turn your light on, no matter if you press and hold it, it is going over to the laser, and that laser is legit laser. So what I recommend doing if you get this body camera is putting yourself a piece of black tape right over that, because you do not need that laser pointer on there. You will get yourself in some big trouble and have yourself some issues if you do that. So again, let's jump into the menu and see if we can't find out where things are on here. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's probably going to die. So we got low battery. Yep. So we'll let this guy charge up and we'll check that menu in just a second. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. We're going to see if we can get this menu popped in. We got a little bit of green there. We're going to go into the menu now. Please enter our password. I don't know what this is, so apparently we need to make a password. So right now, wrong password once. Uh-oh. What is the password? Does anybody know? Let's just see if we can select it and just go without it. There we go. So you just skip over it. No password required on the first one right there. In the menu, what we can do is we can see what the resolution is. Right now it's set to 720 at 30p, which is perfectly fine. The snapshot is 5 megapixels, burst off, self-timer off. We'll continue shooting. Quality is S-Fine, so it has some good stuff in here, and it pre-records for 30 seconds, very similar to what you would find with the police there. So when you hit that button to start recording, it pre-records for 30 seconds. Post-record is off. Split time 15 minutes, so it splits the files, I imagine, into 15-minute increments. Slideshow off. Infrared off. What? Wow, does this thing have like more features than they share online? That's amazing. So it must have a night infrared. That's probably what it is. Battery saver for the screen is 1 minute. LCD brightness low. And auto power off. So there's a lot of stuff that you want to go through here. The file system set up for 2008, so you definitely want to go through and set everything on this. And wow, that's pretty awesome. So lots of good features in there. We're going to press power to exit. That's amazing. We're going to show some video of this today from what we've got going on, and from what I'm gathering right now. This thing's pretty awesome. I'm already digging it. The picture quality looks pretty good. Everything's in focus. The color balancing looks pretty amazing. You can't tell from here, but on the screen it looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this charged up and get ourselves out and running today. One of the things that I do notice is there's not a place to be able to put, let me turn this off so it stops beeping. There it goes. So one of the things that I noticed that there is not an area to put expanded memory in, because it does come with that 64 gigs. So you want to download this every time you come home, and you want to make sure that you do, in fact, take those videos off there, because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll jump in and just continuously record for the next 5 days, and they're stuck with a bunch of video and then they lose it. And as I mentioned earlier, what I am doing right now is I'm cutting out this electrical tape right here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to cut this up so that I can put right over that laser, as I do not want at all the laser to be visible at any time when I'm working, because that's going to get you some really big trouble. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to have that laser going at all, like not once, not twice, never. So we're going to put that right over that there, make sure it doesn't interfere with the lens right there, and now that laser is blocked off. So in case I inadvertently, as I was mentioning, hit this button over here, which is the W light and the laser pointer, I do not want that laser pointer accidentally going off at night, and then I'm walking around like Iron Man chest going, buzzing everybody with a laser, and then that creates a big, big problem for officer safety, and then officer safety turns into your problem. So I appreciate you guys checking out this video. We're going to put this all together. You can go ahead and watch these videos now, the samples that we're out today auditing. So thanks for liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell button to see when I go live. And I will see you again soon. Get you one of these with the link in the description below, and you should love it. All right, let's check out that video as I was mentioning here. Here's some video from the audit we did today. Pretty awesome. Check it out.
You cannot videotape me.
Okay.
You cannot take my video. If you do, it's a felony. I will arrest you.
It is a felony?
Absolutely.
All right,
you cannot take my...
is that a statute?
Property? What are you doing?
We weren't on the property. We're just in the...
Why are you filming and taking text?
I'm going to grab a complaint form inside. And
That's
then
fine.
Thank you. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Thanks for hitting that bell button. And if you appreciate this, help support the channel by buying one of these and getting one with the link in the description below. And again, guys, I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching.